So when you start a business, it's really easy to get stuck in what I call the secretly very dumb trap. But the messed up thing is that if you do get stuck in the secretly very dumb trap, it can take a otherwise totally smart person and make them act pretty dumb. So let me give you an example here from year zero, right? The year before I started my business. So again, in college, right, I qualify to take this math class, right? Like I take this test, I do well, I qualify to take the math class. But I head over to my professor, my advisor, this math professor guy, and I'm like, no, I'm trying to drop this class. But he's like, why? You took the test, you're fine. You qualify for the class, chill. But I'm like, no, I'm secretly very dumb. And like, yeah, I took the test or whatever, but I'm secretly very dumb. And he's like, what are you talking about, dude? But of course, this is kind of tricky for me. It was, coming from at home, my dad was like, nah, you're not like smart enough to take that class or whatever. So you project some of this. But what matters is this: when you're running your business, there's going to be some situation where there's something you're trying to do and you're like, oh man, I'm like definitely not smart enough. I'm like, and people are going to be like, no, you're good. Like you can do this or whatever. And you're going to think back to maybe like childhood experiences or whatever, where your parents were like, nah, you're not good enough. Well, it could be anything, right? Like, but if you are saying, no, I'm not, I'm secretly very dumb, where generally people are like, no, you can take on this challenge. You're going to be acting as though you are not capable of doing that because you're not going to do it. So I'm going to talk more about this secretly very dumb thing in a bunch of future posts once we get into the actual like mechanics of the business and how it actually caused issues for me. But I wanted to just introduce you all to the idea first so you could see sort of roughly what I was talking about when we talk about it in the future videos. But again, if you're into this kind of making a normal business thing, go ahead and subscribe, throw me a like, whatever you want. I'll see you in the next one.